We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Gets this to Bateman. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Broke through the tackle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down throw, Mahomes. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack you.
Oh, he lost the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Woo, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, where they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Mitchell. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Here's Mitchell again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Ty Chandler to return. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings finish off their opening drive. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Andrews with the catch. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 24. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. He touched him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They gain 14 on the play, and that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Oh, now lateral, and it's loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Their coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tucker on for the extra point. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And the Vikings get it! Has room down the left sideline. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here to start the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Back to the air, McCarthy. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going right side. Harris with it. We're working a couple of yards past the line. That's Odafe Owe with a sub. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's McCarthy to throw. Touchdown, Minnesota. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah.
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Returnable from the 2. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. This one's Andrews out right. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Big game downfield. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. It's the Ravens with a 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Mitchell punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hawkinson reels it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's trying to push the field. He's got it at the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll throw it yet again. He puts everything but... And oh, he got it! Interception! Kyle Hamilton with the pick. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to push one deep. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
That's complete to Wilson. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. So this one on the defense. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He'll throw it. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to Harris to start the half. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. You gotta read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you gotta react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that is how you pin a team deep. That hits and careens out of bounds at the 3. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Complete Derrick Henry. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Mahomes now. it's another interception. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings take over as he records his 10th career INT. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking a safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into the hands of Likely. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Back to throw Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 38 out of the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. On play action now, McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's second down. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. The throw is caught. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with two scores now, it's what, a two-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Throw on third down. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Mitchell up the middle. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Brought in close to the 8. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They'll run with Harris. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for 2. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Short pass brought in. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Play action, Mahomes. This finds Mitchell, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Throwing again, Mahomes. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Chandler now on the return. He loses it on the hit. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Harris once more. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught but short of the first. And they make the tackle, but the fake works. They've got a new set of downs.
Everybody needs a good emergency quarterback, and I think this team just found their man. Seems like a call they had confidence in, no question about it. And what a perfect moment to call it.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Harris will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Trying it again with Harris. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown! The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Reichert there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Harrison Smith with the INT. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Again, this is... Oh, no, he lost control of another one. It's picked out by the Vikings going the other way. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You know they like to say about sports, it's 90% mental. Well, right now with this runner, after 3 fumbles, it's 100% mental. You got to hang on to the football. It's in his head right now, and it just can't happen.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Harris. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
So it's a win for the Vikings. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Orlando.